Hello and welcome back to Autism in Perspective. I'm James Stephen. In my 30 years as an EA and a group home worker, I've worked with a lot of adults and children who have autism. And during that time, I noticed that the best way I think I could help would be to help parents better connect with their children. So through this series of videos that I'm creating, I'm hoping that you will be able to better connect with your child if you follow along and maybe learn a little bit. Today, we're going to talk a little bit more about receptive and expressive language and how to teach that to your child or adult with autism. Today specifically, we're going to talk about the first-then chart. Hi, so by now you've set up your room, you've learned your child's likes and dislikes, you've explored how your child interacts with the world, you've already started making a better connection with them, and you've taken the time to make a language ring. And you're working with your child on that, you wear it, it allows your child to make choices, etc., etc. Well, the very next step in that is called a first-then chart. So a first-then chart, one moment, is simply that. So it's just simply, so a first-then chart is first you do this, then you do that. So in this case, it would be first you're going to color, and then you'll get to play clay. So you've explored and you know what your child really likes, and you're going to pick something that's not going to make them upset if they don't get it, but they enjoy enough that they will do something to get it. So that could be, in this case, clay, or it could be iPad if it doesn't make them upset not to have the iPad. You don't want to use the thing that they're like so passionate about that they can't live without, because that's their safety net. What you want to use is the things that they really, really enjoy, but if it's not in their current world, they don't necessarily ask for it. But if you bring it into their world, they will want it. So in this case, first, you're going to draw, then you're going to do clay. Now, the thing that you need to remember is that you're not trying to teach them how to color. This is not what this is about. This is about teaching your child choice. This is about connecting with your child. This is about learning that, sometimes you have to do this in order to get this. Sometimes we have to go to the store first, and then we can go play with our iPad. Sometimes we have to go for a drive to see the pet store, and then we can get a special treat. So that's what this is going to teach. So a long time ago, I was working with this child in school, and he hadn't used a first-then chart before, so I was teaching it to him. And this is very much what it was like. He liked clay, so it was first we color, and then we clay. So he wasn't having it. He was like, no, I'm not coloring, don't want to color, I'm not going to color. But it was a skill that he needed to learn in kindergarten. So what I did is every day we took the time, I said, you know what, you color, then we'll do clay. And he chose not to color. And then, so he didn't get the clay. I put the clay away and said, okay, well, we're not going to do clay, we'll go do something else. It wasn't punishment, it was you earn clay, or you don't earn clay. Anyway, so we did this for a few days, until finally, in anger, he took the pencil and he drew a line really down, strong, because he was mad at me. Because he was like, I just want the clay. And I went, woohoo! I danced around, I cheered, and I showed him that he colored. And then I pulled it off and I said, okay, now you get to play with clay. And I let him play with clay. Well, the next day, he drew a line. Same thing. I got all excited. I was like, yay, clay! And then we did clay. And it wasn't long, well, maybe a couple of months, because things are slow when you're working with kids. He was able to color more and more and more. And then I was able to transfer this skill to other things, like we're going to work on letters. First letters, then clay, or first letters, then the other toy that he liked. Anyway, I hope you're able to connect better with your child using this information. Thank you so much for your time, and enjoy your day. I'm James Stephen. and this is Autism in Perspective.